Welcome to another edition of Great Health, Abundant Happiness, and Outrageous Love. We're out here on a hike. Just met a new friend here. Social distancing out here in the middle of the woods. There's no one out here, but
I was surprised to actually cross paths.
See another person. Yeah, we never see anyone out here.
Yeah.
But anyway, the river's just flowing. All the rivers are flowing very, very rapid with the snow melt. It's crazy. It's beautiful.
And speaking of snow and crazy, Copper Mountain is expected 90% chance of snow tomorrow. So I think it's going to be a really fun, beautiful snow globe of a day tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then the following 3 days of pure sunshine.
Yeah,
so,
I'll believe the snow when I see it, but you're right. That's what I saw that little snowflake on my weather app, but yeah, we'll see.
Whatever we get, I'm going to love.
We'll love it. But you want to talk, we're just out here hiking, we're talking about twin flames.
Mm-hmm.
You wanted to bring up a topic about twin flames. I think people who see their twin flames elsewhere with somebody else, right?
Right, exactly. And so first of all, we've done quite a few videos on twin flames. So check those out. There's different topics depending on what you're looking to get more informed on. Check out our twin flame series. But this particular video, I really want to stick to the topic of my twin flame is with somebody else, and he, she, doesn't see it or doesn't get it, or they're screwing around with somebody else. And anyway, there is so much behind those kind of comments and those thoughts that people are having, and you're not alone. I can't tell you how many people have said that to us, and I want to get to the root of what that really means. First of all, if you've researched twin flame, which I'm assuming you have because you're referring to this person as a twin flame, the twin flame, there's a divine mission that brings you together. And so in this scenario, this person is not with you. You have no relationship with this person at this time. Perhaps you've been together before. You might have even had a child together. So therefore, that connection...
Are you talking about a past life?
Or in this life.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Right? I mean, you could have had a child. I was talking with one woman who had a child with someone she deems her twin flame. Whether or not this guy is or not, he's not with her now. And there are several reasons why people aren't with their twin flame, if in fact it's your twin flame, okay? So reason number one, which is the most obvious reason, and chances are this is why you're not with this person. He or she is not 100% bulletproof, self-confident, self-loving on this earth right now.
What if they're in another great relationship?
That would be the other side of that.
Okay.
Exactly. And that's a great point.
So you're saying
Jeffrey.
This is not someone who's with somebody else in a great relationship?
No, they
just doesn't
could
want,
be.
this person just doesn't want to be with the person who thinks that it's their twin flame.
They could be. So what I'm saying is, if in fact there's a couple of different scenarios, and that's such a great point, Jeffrey. Oh my gosh, you took the thoughts and formulated them for me. So the one option is he or she is just not in the right place. They're not ready to be with their twin flame.
And that's someone that's not in another relationship.
No.
Well, if they've got all their shit together, as you mentioned, and they're in a great relationship.
Well, we don't know what kind of relationship they're in. So the other side of that scenario is that you are not 100% bulletproof, self-loving, and the other person is. They are not drawn to you like a magnet, but instead they are repelled away from you, right? Because they are in that state, and therefore they are with somebody else. Now, very often this might be your twin flame, or it might have just been, a love interest or a soulmate, one of the many. And it could have worked out if you were both in the scenario of being 100%. And I'm not talking about, yes, I really love myself, but I know I have a lot of issues to work on. if you know that you have a lot of issues to work on, then work on those issues and get yourself to the point where you are so worthy that whether it's that person or somebody else. But what happens is, first of all of these people that are reaching out to us saying, you know, he or she's, you know, screwing somebody else and, you know, with somebody else, and, you know, I'm hoping that they're going to come back. All you're doing is expressing out to the universe your lack of love with this person. Let go of that relationship. Let go. It's not a relationship. Jeffrey and I talked about this earlier. Let go of the thought of that person.
You think you want to have a relationship with that person.
You're,
but you don't have one.
You don't have one. So release it and focus on what you can do to take care of yourself during this time, which is to work on your own self-esteem, your own self-love, your own self-worth. And what happens when that is overflowing, you would not be pining for somebody out there who's screwing around with somebody else. You just wouldn't, because you realize that not only are you so worthy of it, but you don't need their love. You have so much. That's the key. You don't need, when you're in a state of complete self-love, you don't need is the key word. You don't need that. But you're giving so much of it that it attracts and flows back.
I saw a quote on LinkedIn the other day. I thought it was great. When you believe in yourself 100%, you have everybody you need on your side to get it done.
I love that.
Yeah, so it's as I'm listening to you, that's just what it is. When you're fully confident on what you got going on, you don't really need anybody else for anything.
Right? Exactly. And I think that's a great quote to wrap with. I'm sure that there's going to be, you know, some controversial thoughts on this. I'd love to hear them. You know, we are here to help. And that's the only reason that we do these videos, is to help people answer the questions that, you know, that they're dealing with, and hopefully give you a new or different perspective on it in an effort to help you achieve the goals to live your best life. Wishing you great health, abundant happiness, and outrageous love from the trails of Copper Mountain.
We'll see you guys.